And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the crypto BlackSheep show. Today we have my sidekick with the most, Island Boy Shane, and Donnie Bravo in the house. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Island boy.
DJ.
Shout out to the Island boys.
Hey, it's Island Boys. This goes out to Island Boy Shane, Crypto BlackSheep, and the DJ Protocol community. It's a sheep token, going to the moon. Drip pops and poles, gonna make us all rich. The DJ Protocol.
What's up?
You know, it only just occurred to me after not yesterday, maybe a couple of days ago. I was watching this video, right, that was doing a full-on recap of the Island Boys and their, I suppose you could call it, career.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
I think our theme song for the show is probably the only survivable piece of media that anyone can call actually good, like that has their shit in it.
Yeah, it's like they just went on a fucking just major sellout. Like they just totally sold out.
Yeah, it was really funny. What actually happened, right? The breaking point for them was apparently they got onto the Logan Paul show or something, and one of the dudes there gave them some advice. Basically said, "Yo, if you get hard up for cash, sell your grills, man. You know, take out the grills out of your teeth and shit, and fucking sell those. You know, they're probably worth some quid." Yeah, and they took it as a full-on insult, just fucking walked off and everything.
Oh wow!
But yeah,
that's funny.
Anyway, how we doing today, boys?
Evil Pooh says, "Shane, you sucks." Nice. Welcome, Solitude and Crypto Bones.
Yeah. So, Woolshed development continues on today. I'm actually doing stuff right now.
So you said you got something on testnet?
Yeah, I've actually just deployed the Wool Factory contract to testnet alongside a copy of the token contract. So we're actually getting all the things set up for a dry run, basically, making sure that all the pieces work. I've got the website basically put together. So yeah, just
cool.
Generally continuing down the line, man.
Sounds good.
Degen NFT. I'm going to name this one and deploy a copy of that on testnet as well.
I'm already $200,000 in today's auction. Just wondering how that's still comparing to like the average auctions. I think yesterday's auction ended with like 800. Shit, no, another 900,000 day. Holy fuck. So 900K. Yeah, it's like getting those really big days in avarice like every day. Well, right out the gate too. It's a lot of volume, man. I think the price chart was looking pretty good too. Where the fuck is it? It's definitely looking bullish.
Holy shit.
Bullshit. Internet problems.
Yep.
What, Bill wasn't paid?
How's Hex
Oh,
doing?
come on.
Did we break my power bottom? Oh, it's still on the power bottom.
Oh, shit.
It's just holding it.
How you going, Morpheus?
What's up, Morpheus?
Oh.
Can you not hear us?
No, I think I might have pissed him off.
Oh. How's this lobby doing? Woo! Jack shit. Well. We'll see what happens, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There's not really anything really doing that great, except for Furio. Furio today was just fucking like this was yesterday. And this would be today.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So we'll see if we can get keep that going, or maybe that'll get some whale attention. Oh, that's what it needs. It needs a bunch of, FOMO from big fucking whales coming to start driving it to all-time high.
That's exactly what it needs. Hell yeah.
See what happens.
Come on.
For Bitcoin, I don't know. I don't really buy Bitcoin. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Looking at Bitcoin?
Fuck Bitcoin.
Yeah, I just think there's more gains than other coins. If you're gonna buy something, buy something a lot cheaper than Bitcoin. Because if it goes to 100,000, that's only a 5x. Like you can rip a fucking shitcoin for 5x in a day. You know. I don't know. It's just my point of view. But what do I know?
All right. Grab that one and add it to the list.
Where is that video? Sorry, I'm trying to find a video.
Nah, you're cool, man.
I'm like, but what do I know? Where's my but what do I know video?
I'm just a bald-haired faggot on the internet, right?
I cannot find it right now, dude. It got buried. Oh, there it is.
But what do I know? I'm just some bald, gray-haired faggot on the internet.
So yeah, I think I already withdrew from everything today. Crypto's really just not that exciting right now. It's just kind of really going sideways here and waiting on Pulse Chain and waiting on the Woolshed.
Yep. Well, I'm actually putting out a copy of the marketplace contract on testnet to follow up with the others. As I said, we're basically going for full dry run here at the moment, so...
Get the Pulse Chain song out of the way. Hey, why not? Let's do it. That's a great idea. This is Shane's favorite song right here.
Yeah.
Richard Hardy said to pimp, I just wanna be like him. Give me some hotties and a Rolex Calamari and a super hot Ferrari. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive, but Pulse ain't coming through and gonna make us rich on the Pulse chain. And now we're stacking up our gains on the Pulse chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse chain. You know we don't give a shit in the words of Nagabo. Jackpot, bitch, on the Pulse chain. And now we're stacking up our gains on the Pulse chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse chain. You know we don't give a shit in the words of Nagabo. Jackpot, bitch.
Yeah.
Mega Matrix out there rocking out. What's up, brother?
You know, it's actually kind of funny. The other night, I was sat there just doing, whatever, having a cuppa or whatever. And I destroyed the words for it, but I'd actually half rewritten the verse, just talking nothing but trash about Richard.
Oh, yeah. Nice. So this is the merch store we've been working on. I got to refresh the page because apparently Zilla did a bunch of work in the background, and it should have should look a little bit different.
That'll be good. When Degen shirts. Donnie needs a Degen shirt.
Bunch. We got the one of one BlackSheep hat. And then, yeah, here's our face masks. We got our shirts, our scrunchies, the fucking hats, and then it's coming along. I don't know what all this shit is. Gotta do something.
The one of one, huh?
Yeah, there's
so
one that we just had an order of one, so it's like an NFT. I don't know. There's only one available. limited NFT.
Donnie shotguns. I mean,
Yeah.
Nah. That's fucking cool,
Yeah,
man.
like
Good shit.
Yeah, it looks good. So we got it. We just got to get it. Basically, I'll get the numbers updated on there. I think we got a little bit more to do here, but we got to connect it to the. It says connect to your domain, because I think everything else is just plug and play. Like they've got the processing already set up for us. So we got to do. I think he said he knows how to do this. But if I need your help, I'll let you know.
Yeah, nice, man.
So yeah, that's almost ready to go. Then we can start slinging merch. We'll have if anybody's got any merch ideas, we can probably work on that later. Get these sold, get them out of the way, because I think I paid about probably about $2,000 altogether for between the hats and the shirts and all that. I think we should be able to flip it and get if we sell it all, be able to at least get that and maybe double the money. It'll just all go right back into more merch.
Yeah, nice.
Start stacking it up. I mean, I don't think it's anything that's gonna, make any serious profits, but it'll sustain itself, and we'll always have something for the community to support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't I get some shirts? Go wear it at their fucking.
Can y'all hear me?
Something. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
there he is.
So that's that. Rex already went in there today. We got this 25 minutes left. What's looking like a shitty payday. Holy shit.
Damn, son.
This is probably gonna be the worst lobby day ever, just like that.
No good
So-
at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if the lending would have really kept it alive. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying
Difficult
it's
to
dead,
say. I
but,
mean,
you know, it's definitely losing its momentum really fast compared to previous endeavors.
yeah.
But there's
I think
also
because
a lot of other competition out there too. You know,
Yeah. Look at
there's
this. My
places that you can put your money, like this one for you know, I didn't ape into it or anything, but shit like this, people put their fucking money into make way more. This
yeah.
contract's still going up, you know, so I don't know. You know how this shit goes. You just throw it out there, see what you hit on. The reason I put in so much is because I trust the team. You know, they've had previous you know, contracts, and they've always done right. Like they even paid everybody back when the lending thing went down. But I think that lending it brought a lot of extra money into it because people can just throw their money out there real quick for a couple of weeks, make 1% a day, and be out. You know,
Yeah.
and that seemed to generate a lot more volume. Because how long ago was that? Like as soon as that died, I think it was right in here somewhere. The numbers started dropping. There
Yeah.
wasn't anything else to really keep it afloat.
Well, my Cascade stakes actually start finishing tomorrow. I got one that finishes in like 23 minutes. And then tomorrow, right, the second one that was my largest one, okay, like that one alone, I think I ended up putting in like 0.5 that day. It's only at 0.89 or something fucking stupid like that.
Which one?
My second one for 30 days. I put in 852. It cost me like 0.04. No, sorry, 0.4. Yeah. It's at like 0.89 now.
0.4
So-
and it's 0.89 now.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you're up on that one. I mean, I'm up on a lot of them. The stupidest thing is like that right when I dropped that 100, you know, like the momentum just dropped. Now that 100 is only at 78. It's like whatever. I could take the hit like that. I'm not worried about it. I think in the long term, I'll get it back if the community can just keep it, you know, going. We'll see what happens when the BUSD thing launches, and hope for the best. Because I'm gonna get in on the BUSD, but I'm not gonna go in heavy with it. I'm looking more into the lending. If they bring the lending back and that shit works, I think that'll be a good one.
I think you're right.
But are people going to go into that with the success of this so far? You know, but I mean, it's a caveat. There's like you know, this one isn't doing so well because the lending failed. That one's going to have lending coming in, so maybe that one will do better.
Yeah.
Do you
People
think
are gonna
it is the
follow it,
lending? Do you think
I
it's
think
the
people are going to
lending
follow
that
in hard on the first day. What?
you think it's the lending that really killed this one already?
I think so. Slightly. Because there was a lot of extra. What was happening was there was a lot of extra money coming in because the lending was blowing up, and the
And a
lending
lot
was
of people
paying
really
was
liked
paying
the
off the
lending.
loans that people had out there, and people were able to take the BNB out and do whatever they wanted with it. I think a lot of people would have probably put that BNB back in there, and even just a little bit of BNB here and there going back in there will get us up to, you know, this kind of day easily.
Yeah, I'm not getting into it anymore. I
This is a
haven't done it.
ridiculous day.
I haven't gotten into it the last 3. Today will be, I think, day 3 that I haven't got into it in a row. Yeah. So
Maybe it was the holiday. I don't know. Maybe people forgot to. They were hungover. They forgot to put the BNB in there. Or they're just like me. They had a goal. I hit 300. That's what I wanted to risk, and I'm not putting in anymore.
damn,
So,
you make my
Once I-
17.
if I get that back and I start profiting off that, and this thing is doing anything at all, then obviously I would put in a little bit more to keep it going over time. But
yeah, exactly. If I make I've only put in 17 BNB throughout the time, but if I get my 17 back,
yeah,
I will then consider, okay, it's proven itself. Let's do it. But as of now, I feel like it's going to be a year before I ROI. Like I got about half of it back, maybe a little more than half, like literally like a fraction more than half. But I mean, it's been fucking almost 30 days already. So
yeah, one thing I'm not gonna do is blow smoke up your ass and say, "Hey, this is doing great, huh, guys?" Fuck that.
True.
I'm always willing to give something a shot. Not everything fucking works out.
Except for Hex, because you're a Hexican homo.
Yeah, well, I mean, I keep it real though. I mean, Hex is
everybody's got their convictions, Mr. Sapcrap.
I think this thing will come back. I honestly think it will, because I think the community is amazing, and it's one of the biggest communities in crypto. There's no reason for it not to come back.
I think on Pulse it will like.
And I think Pulse is going to take it all to the next level anyway.
I mean, I don't know. In Ethereum, I feel like it's dead with Ethereum.
Yeah, BT keeps asking me when I'm going to buy more elephant. Like, dude, I'm so over elephant. I'm not. If I'm buying anything, I'm buying fucking sheep.
Yeah.
That's what I said. If it's not sheep token or fucking strong hands, I'm not fucking interested.
I love BT, but I will not be exit liquidity. Sorry.
Right.
Well, let's face it. I mean, a lot of this shit is timing, dude. You get in early, you are the winner getting in early. You have the advantage that nobody else had. You know, you took the risk first, so you get the reward. You know, like me, I put in $20,000 to this motherfucker. I've probably taken out $500 grand, and I'm fucking happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been great. And if I thought if I think it's gonna fucking come back and go the distance, fuck yeah, I'm gonna put more money in it. You know, but right now it's just that uncertain. What is fucking Drip gonna do? You know, we don't know. I got faith in Forex Shark. He's gonna work his magic and do great things. But this is all experimental. It always has been, and I've kept that in the back of my mind since day one. You know, I know these things don't last forever. I don't think this is gonna last forever. He might be able to sustain it another fucking whatever, but I don't think anything. I've never seen. I've been in crypto 5 years. I've never seen anything run forever. The longest thing I've seen run so far is Hex, nonstop, and fucking Sap, so far. But like honestly, those are the only ones. Nothing else is fucking lasted. Look at fucking UST, fucking Luna, everything fucking.
Well, in DeFi,
literally everything is fucking crashing and burning.
As much as I talk shit about Hex, in DeFi, it has lasted longer than a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
Yeah, it has.
And some people,
but honestly, like in the last 3
game.
years, these are the only two things. If anybody else can think of anything else, there's nothing really that can say that they've ran 2 years, 3 years, besides Hex and Sap. I haven't heard of anything else.
Well, and Sap's not even in the same world because it's not DeFi. So like,
but it's still like a passive income type thing.
Income has been going. Yeah, but if you look at DeFi, like
that's all I'm saying.
Drip and Hex, if you look at DeFi, I don't know anything that's or that miner you're in, that BNB miner, right? That's technically
BNB miner, yeah. That would actually be third place, I think.
So those three things, if you take Sap out of
second place,
if you just use DeFi, those are the only three things I could name right off bat that have been around for a year and are somewhat still successful. Even though Hex and Drip are way down, they're still overall successful unless you got in at the top. Like me, Hex is one of my biggest losses ever, but I got in at like 7 to 13 cents, you know, is where I started buying my Hex.
And that's good. How are the fucking payouts? Like, they still have all their pools and shit going? Like, I haven't even looked at the.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't looked at that either.
I haven't looked at any of these farms. Like, what are they paying out now?
What's that?
Okay, so I think like Cake B&B at one point was paying out like what 300. It was probably paying out like what was it paying out 1% a daily?
Something fucking crazy like that. Yeah,
some of these were paying out like 300%. Like
you guys were making a shit ton. I never got into any of those. But you guys were making a shit ton off of those last year.
Yeah, obviously over time those APYs got to come down, but yeah, I mean it's still going, and that That's good. I think that's right about the rate that you're getting over there on, what was it called, Don?
What was that?
The Mimas or whatever.
Oh, Mimas Finance.
It's paying about 20-something% or whatever.
Yeah,
That seems to be a good stable rate.
23%. What you got to remember though, that 23% is only achieved with a 66% borrow rate between lending USDC and borrowing USDT.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you do is you put USDC in first, you borrow USDT, swap the T for C, put the C back in, and then you leverage that up to 66%, and then that's how you achieve 23% on Mimas Finance at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep in mind as well, though, that 23% is actually amassed between Mimas, our Mimas, and the interest earned on the tokens because they do platform rewards. So,
yeah, these all seem to be pretty stable though, at like around 20% still. Like that's not bad because I've seen a lot like on what's that one called where all the vaults are? Not Beefy, but Auto Farm. Like a lot of those are just wrecked, dude. They're like paying 1%.
yeah.
Like they're just wrecked. These are actually decent yields still. A lot of these.
Yeah.
These are older pulls.
Keep in mind,
like,
though, these are all paying out like cake token, though.
Wow. Is that 14? Oh, I thought that was 14. That's one. See, this is one that did drop, but it's a stable pull. It's
1.44% on stablecoin pair. That's not fucking bad.
For a year, though. I mean, that's like a bank. That's almost like you get it at a savings account. Yeah. So yeah, Cross. I will say it's lasted, but the gains have not.
You know what is actually interesting though is the cake staking, the single asset staking in the pools rather than the farms, is actually more effective as well. I've actually got a time lock stake going on at the moment.
The cake staking, just the single pool. Yeah, I forgot about the pools. What are those doing?
Yeah, I've actually got a
we
single
got 20
stake going
people
on.
out there, guys. Welcome to the stream. Let's get those lights going. So these are looking.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah.
Shane, is the girl in your background forgetting about the big ass fucking mirror behind you?
It's my stepdaughter. What?
Oh, okay. Because it seemed like she ran past.
No, she was just coming over. She wanted some vapor rub. She's like a little congested.
Oh, okay. Be a good daddy. Oh,
But she knows I have vapor rub. That if you guys ever pay attention, I'll just sit here and sniff it. Or I'll look like I have greasy face because I'll put it on.
What you
where's
been
the
eating,
cake
Shane?
It's all the way up at the top, bro. All the way at the very top. Yeah.
What? I didn't see it. Oh, just
live
okay.
steak cake. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. How did I miss it?
Up
so
to
4%?
87%. Yeah, but locked up APY is up to 87, and that's what I've done.
You. So they incentivize you to lock it up. And get more.
See, me and a buddy, what we did, right, is we both started with $250 worth of cake, and we said, right, well, actually, no, I had $500 BUSD just sitting there, right? And he's like, oh, man, I got no dollars to get into this at the moment. And so I'm like, all right, well, tell you what, I'll give you half of what I got here if you lock it up for as long as I do. And he's like, all right, cool. So I sent him $250. We both bought our cake and locked it up for a year. And so basically now we're both going to see what we end up with after the year's over.
That's badass.
Yeah, man.
87%. That's not bad. Wonder how long they can sustain that for.
You guys see that?
Has it gone down a lot since you've been in it, or is it pretty?
No, it's actually been climbing steadily. It's pretty good. Yeah, we got in when cake was about $5 a piece. So
that's good shit, dude. That might be a good rehypothecation pool.
Yeah, man.
Throw some funds in there because that's still like a 0.2 something% a day.
Yeah, it's fucking solid.
But how long do you have to lock it up for?
Oh, you can lock it up for as long as you want. I think the terms are like 3 month, 9 month. Yeah, basically,
And
we
you
just
get
chose
up
to set it
to-
for an
okay.
entire year.
Yeah, that's cool.
Average
I
lock
wonder,
duration is 37 weeks, apparently. Look at that.
Huh. How's the price looking? Because yeah, this is one that will probably. Oh damn! Fucking liquidity.
Yeah, hey.
You're a fucking whore, dude. $69 million. That's fucking great, dude. That's the biggest pull I've seen so far.
Hey, there you
That's
go.
massive. That's still massive, dude, and the price is wrecked. Yeah, when this thing does start to make a move in the next.
What's actually really
market.
cool is that the governance of PancakeSwap actually passed a proposal to hard cap at 750 million tokens or something like that. So they've actually got a hard cap on it now, which means
cool.
that eventually it's going to stop printing tokens and start burning them more,
So
especially through.
Those pools won't pay out forever then.
Those pools won't pay out forever. No, they're going to do some form of upgrade to keep rewarding people, I'd imagine. Usually, well, that'd probably come in the form of like protocol fees, staking in others, buybacks. I don't know, some kind of magical fucking, internet money shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they've stopped their minting at 750 mil or bill or something like that. And yeah, like with their cake lottery and other applications that actually burn cake on every go round, eventually their supply is going to become deflationary and those shares are just going to go fucking riot. So,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made some money on cake somewhere in here when it first launched. I think I caught this run up right here.
Fucking ripper.
Fucking ripper.
I don't know. I caught it somewhere in there because I was 21. Yeah, that was early 21. I don't think it had to start before that, before April though. I don't think this has all the history.
Yeah. Yo, I have got a development call to jump to, so I'll catch you fellas later, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Donnie. Thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, good to see you, Morpheus. Have a good day, man.
You too, brother.
Peace.
So, what the hell is up with Trunk? Is that 22 cents, 23 cents? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's probably not doing good, huh?
Nope. Doesn't look like. Look like there might be a problem in there somewhere. Yep.
Houston. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem here.
The fucking whale. Wonder who that could have been.
That's funny shit. Well, people trying to get their money back. Fuck it.
that one movie we watched?
Well, it was either a BT or E&J.
Hey, let's call it a combination. We call it BT
Yeah,
and J.
actually, we got two here. There's BT and there's E&J.
Yeah, BT said that he sold 9.5 BNB worth for marketing.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
E&J, you selling for marketing? Yeah.
Yes, I am.
No, I believed in Trunk when the exploit first happened. I believed it was gonna come back. That's why I put money in the fucking in Trunk and waited till it got to about 93 cents, and then I sold.
The problem was they had all that time to just keep inflating while it was getting fixed because he took some time off to get to work on it, but people were still able to compound and make money. Like,
right.
I think the contract should have been paused at that point, but people get even more pissed when you do that shit. But that possibly could have saved it, because then there would not all those extra fucking coins minted while that went on, and then people just dumped the shit out of it when it came back.
Well, I think
it almost got to peg. Like, he put buybacks in it to get it to peg, but all those people had all that fucking shit just built up, ready to fucking dump it. So.
Well, I think he wanted to make a point not to create another hostage farm.
I know, and I get that. Like, it would have been another hostage farm. It wouldn't have been a good situation. But I'm thinking something like that might have helped save it. But he was doing the best, looking out for the community. keep it rolling, keep everybody making money and happy. But I'm sure that did have something to do with this.
Yeah, I'm sure I played into it.
It played into it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. Already losing 11 million out of your liquidity pool didn't help anything.
No,
And
no, that didn't help.
FUD on top of it, and people losing, basically losing their faith.
I haven't lost my faith in BT yet. I just am annoyed with him. Really fucking annoyed.
I haven't lost it yet either, but
I haven't lost my faith in Forex either. It's just the same thing. Both of them I feel very similar about. Like, I think as people, I've always gotten along good with Forex. We all know BT and I didn't always get along, but BT and I get along great now, you know? And I think they both are just super smart, talented guys, but both their egos have just gotten too big, and then they both got knocked down a fucking level, you know, and now everyone's all, oh, you know, they're one side's maxi fags is talking shit about the other side's maxi fags, and they're all net maxi fags the same. I mean, who cares? I don't give a fuck if you're a trunk maxi fag or drip maxi fag. You're a fag. But I haven't lost faith in those developers.
All right, so you guys hear, all the audience hear that? You know what I'm saying? You fucking drip maxis and you fucking trunk maxis.
But this is interesting though. If it gets cheaper, I'm trying to figure out like how that plays into the treasury and gets us back to peg. Does that make the treasury gets fatter if the trunk gets lower in price? I'm not getting that.
It'd be nice if you come on the show and come say hi.
Come on the show. Explain yourself.
Show yourself, BT. Come on, man.
This is Suge Knight.
You can't be out there tricking off with them hoes too much, man. Come on, come say hi. Shit.
Hi, shit.
You go away. You go away, woman. Nobody asked you to come over here. We said BT, not booty. Go away.
Hey, how's she feeling after her surgery?
I feel good.
Yeah, you're not all. Are you moving around, or are you still like slow moving in pain?
No, I'm great. I don't even feel like I had surgery.
Now here's something. I'm not trying to troll or be a weirdo, but like honestly, how long do you have to wait before you can have sex with what you had to do? Isn't it like months?
6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks. More bizarre.
She's already hitting it.
More bizarre. That's why she got a butthole and mouth.
Yeah, she acts like she don't want to give either one of those up though. She wants to be stingy with them, and I keep telling her that your sister keeps getting hotter every fucking day. Your sister,
yeah, but her sister ain't gonna touch no brother.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, okay,
Right.
yeah. I bet you her sister would come over and get a cream pie right now.
Her sister was warning her she didn't want to see her sister get beat, so don't be with a black guy. Remember?
Oh, to get beat is that what happens?
Uh-huh.
When bitches don't
Well,
act right, they get
that's
beat.
what she said. Everybody was worried about being with a black man. She's gonna get beat.
Oh wow. Good thing you keep pointing out, Shane. I guess I'm not really black, huh? Mm-hmm.
You beat me every day. Ow, that hurt.
Really? You go.
Well, girl, that's why you got to get with a black man like Fia Knight. Man, he got a good job.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say BT.
He treats his woman like fucking queen. You need to find yourself a brother like him.
I get treated like the queen.
You should have seen Shane's face.
Yeah, so does mine. Yeah, she gets treated like a queen too. Yeah, like a white trash fucking princess.
Exactly. I'm not here.
Trailer Park royalty. Oh my god, that's fucked up, man.
So, the cheaper trunk does actually lower the total dollar liability, so Elephant can help trunk return to peg faster in theory. I don't quite understand what you mean, but I hope you're fucking right. I hope everyone's right.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I know when E&J left, he was rather bitter. He was rather angry with BT. I was like, "You got any trunk, E&J?" He's like, "Hell no." I mean, no.
I have not sold a single trunk.
How much did you have dumped in there, though, man? Were you
Well, a lot.
a foot? Did you just have a little toe dipped in there, or did you have a whole foot, a leg,
No, like at least a whole leg.
at least a whole leg in
Yeah,
there?
at least to the balls. Like
Oh, at
right
least-
now,
oh.
right now I'm sitting on
Interesting.
50 G's worth of trunk, but it's only worth a third of that or a quarter of that.
Ugh.
But I actually put in like out of my pocket, it was around 30 grand, and then I've rolled it up to where it's at.
What do I got today? Drum roll.
Well,
210.54.
a crystal hex
shit.
crystal meth. Are you selling it though at that price, or are you? Oh, he's here. Hey, what up, BT?
I made almost 2. What's up, BT?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We got you, man.
All right,
Cool.
cool.
Man.
I only had
Thanks
a
for joining the
harassment.
stream.
What's up?
Yeah, you ain't been on in a minute.
We were just
Yeah.
talking about you.
Yeah,
Been
we
busy.
summoned you, man. That was awesome.
Well,
What?
I started tagging him in the chat, telling him to come on.
We summoned BankTeller. We were like, "Come on, BT, come on the show," and then bam,
We were
he showed
literally just talking about the peg and how Fia Knight brought up like if the cheaper the trunk price gets, it actually would help it get to peg faster or something. Like,
Yeah,
there's a theory there.
I mean, it makes it. Yeah, I mean Yep. So when trunk comes into existence 2 different ways. It comes into existence as yield, and that's that's problematic right now because we're not at peg. So that basically comes into existence for free. But otherwise, the majority of the trunk that's out there was minted at $1. So basically, when we're not at peg, yield should be suppressed. And so that's that's similar to how all the tomb forks work, except we're going to do it instead of just turning off, like, tomb forks just stop printing when they lose peg. We're going to gradually scale down so that people who are dependent on yield, we're a community bank. We're we understand that, this is part of people's, plan for how they pay their bills and stuff like that. So the idea is that once we drop below peg, the yield's gonna slowly back off, but it's gonna scale between 0 and 1. And reaching 0 is probably very unlikely because that would mean that the peg, once we have the suppression in there, you're not going to be printing a lot of trunk. And then one of the most profitable areas of Elephant Money, there's a couple different profit centers in Elephant Money. There's the staking, there's the bonds, there's the elephant token itself, and now the most profitable play, especially when we're severely off peg, is the redemption queue. If you have to wait 3 months, it's 3 months and you 4x your money if you bought trunk now and put it in a redemption queue. So like, what happens when, after I put the suppression in place, probably the next thing I'm going to do is say, okay, we run this experiment for a while. What happens when I increase the capital controls for the redemption queue? So instead of it being 1,000 trunk, you can submit up to 10,000 trunk to redeem per wallet. That's when things get really interesting, because then whales can actually, do what they want to do, which is like buy up a bunch of trunk and just like, I bought up a bunch of trunk and I locked this in, I'm in line, and I bought this trunk at like 25 cents. it's a guaranteed 4x on my money, and it's that's gonna happen within a year, and everything's gonna move faster because the things that create free trunk in the universe, the staking and the bonds, those slow down when we're off peg. And so then we have multiple forces keeping us at peg. The yield system keeps us at peg because it slows down. The redemption queue, once we get to 1 and we're in that tight range, it's only going to take like $10,000, $20,000 to get back to peg. That's something that whales have at the ready. And because we're at peg, guess what else? The redemption queue is empty. So the redemption queue is empty. That means redemptions happen fast. So it's like a race to buy up the cheap trunk, put it in the redemption queue, get your money. And so what else happens?
Oh,
that sounds fucking cool.
And then what else happens? Oh, guess what? Now we're building up that single-sided liquidity pool. What that means is that there's the treasury. The treasury doesn't do the redemptions. The treasury feeds the redemption pool. Right now we have this long queue of redemptions in a just-in-time redemption queue that keeps on getting emptied. But once we're at peg, Bertha will still continue to pay out to the redemption pool. What does that mean? It means that we're going to have this big-ass BUSD redemption pool that's full of money that can instantly get us back to peg whenever we drop. So like we'll have millions of dollars just sitting there in the BUSD redemption pool, and that BUSD redemption pool can potentially grow larger than the outstanding trunk.
So what you're saying is Reactor 4.0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
No,
I mean,
it sounds like you can work, man. I'm really hoping for the best. You know.
Me too, man. We were just saying we haven't lost our faith in you. Yeah, we're not happy with how everything's going, but we haven't lost our faith in you yet. You know.
I mean, we're sailing these like really turbulent seas right now, the most turbulent in history, as a matter of fact, in our lifetime at least. So
yeah,
and we still got money.
Get rid of Trump.
We still got money.
Hey, BT, if you see some bikers following you, don't panic. They're there for your protection, man. They're there for your protection.
Yeah, that would be true. If anything, I'd said, hey, go protect this motherfucker. Wow, what did he do? He needs to fucking get this shit back to peg before anything can happen to him.
He needs to make sure I get my money.
Oh, he owes you money? No, not like that.
No, not like that. Not like that. But
what's
yeah,
that line? Protect this man at all costs.
Right? Well, that's what, even with people that hated Biden, I'm like, no, you dummies. If you really, truly hate Biden, we're the ones that should start like a private security firm to protect him, because the next option is fucking Kamala and Pelosi, which is a real shit show. We'd be fucked with those two women running us.
I feel like
understatement.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare.
Understatement.
But it's funny. Invisible hand of Disney.
Oh God,
running us.
Did y'all see that gaff video she put out where she was talking about the fucking shit, and she's like, "Oh yeah, everybody was this. Everybody was caught that needle. Now you know everybody who's died and blah blah blah." And then at the end, she's like, "Time to roll up your sleeves." I was like, "Oh,
wait, who was this?"
And it was fucking Kamala. Yeah.
I don't ever see anything like it's like the Democrats have been hiding her because they're like, fuck, she's a bigger embarrassment than Biden.
Well, they know she's dumb. They know.
Well, she only got the position because she was a woman of color. No, it was
in the right place at the right time. Yeah, pretty much.
I'll find it.
That's what Biden said. He said it's going to be a woman of color.
That is worthy of a super chat.
And there's so many smarter, better women he could have picked than Kamala. Like, any black woman would have been better than her. She ain't even really black.
I don't even like her, but just it's so wrong.
Well, but it's true. He said before he named her or picked her, he said it's going to be a woman of color is going to be my running mate, while he was still running against her in the primaries. So it was like he was trying to show like, oh look, I'm not a part of the Klan anymore.
and they were talking trash about each other the whole way through until she kicked his
No,
ass.
but she would, dude. I liked when she would rip into him, like call him out on his racist shit, and then all of a sudden they're BFFs. I was like, "Oh, bitch, you shouldn't have fucking let that racist shit go." Been like, "Oh, remember when you were in the Klan? You know, you're."
What's going on here? Oh, here we go.
But dude, I think Pelosi would be worse than Kamala. Like having her, like Kamala is just an idiot. Pelosi's just is straight evil. Anyways,
yeah. There is.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but we have 600. Do I have some of the search? No. I'm just not able to find it for whatever reason. We have.
Don't trip. I got it. Don't trip. I got it.
Okay. Yeah, but see, it says we have 659 audio files in here, but when I click on it, it's only showing. Okay, now for some reason they're loading.
Fix flow first. Ha ha ha.
Oh, maybe it's because I tried to search for it.
Yeah,
it's the angry Nigerian. It's just we have so much shit in here, dude.
We don't care about the elephant. Fix flow first.
Yeah.
There he is.
You got it.
You baby elephant, fucking fix flow first. Before talking about other projects, fucking fix flow first. You baby elephant, fucking fix flow first. Before talking about.
Yeah, that was a very angry Nigerian.
Hey, were those Olos people? Was that those Nigerians? Weren't those Olos guys?
Thanks for the 5 tweaker, hex tweaker.
Yeah, Olos. BT, did you know Olos like taking over H&W now?
I heard something to that effect.
Yeah, he's getting rid of all. First thing he's doing is getting rid of all the crackers that work for him.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a Black Hollywood thing over there now, or some stupid shit.
He's always been super cool. I can't really talk shit about him.
So
I know he's super white people.
we just buy elephant while Trump goes to 0 or what?
Yeah, I mean it's counterintuitive. It's counterintuitive, but after I push out this next fix, things are going to potentially get interesting. I say potentially. People could still be idiots and continue to try to dump Trump as hard as they can, but it's going to be a lot harder to dump it. And the incentive to get in the redemption queue is going to get higher. And I made, so I did this working on this partnership with Bog Finance. So we're buying ads there. If you go into the main chat, you see that like we have a new price bot and we have a new buy bot. So, showing the FOMO, people buying elephant nonstop.
Awesome.
And that price is going to start mooning. Like, there's nothing. I mean, we have the capital within this community. Like people talk about, you got to do marketing and do this and do that. And, you got to get new funds from outside the community. Like, shut the hell up. And for anybody here, if for anybody listening to this, yes, this is BT Degen Protocol Edition. Which I get to be when I'm on here, which is different. I have, I am not going to be like the statesman guy. Bullshit. No. Screw that.
Don't take anything out of context. This is the Degen show.
This is the Degen show. Yeah. So, but anyway, like, yeah, these snowflakes, like, look, we have all the money. We have tons of money. We have tons of whales. We have tons of money. We've been through multiple bear bull cycles. Like, this is not scary for us. And go to show, like, if you look at Furio, if you look at Rex, that's all built on the backs of the community that, largely myself and I'll just say it, 4X built.
Yeah.
It's that core community. And now we have even more players fostering that community. We have Degen Protocol, we have Sheep Token, we got the H&W, we got the Piston. So this cash flow for all movement is just growing and growing and growing. We're picking up the slack for each other too, Yeah.
Furio,
grips on hard times.
Did you get into Furio at all?
That's the one thing I didn't get. I didn't get into Furio. I got into
Piston. Had a nice little pump today.
I'm in Piston. I'm in H&W.
Since you summoned 4X, BT. We're hoping to get Forex on the show today. Come on, Forex. I know you watching the show, man. We're playing. Come on the show, man. Tell us what's up with the Animal Farm and all that shit, man.
I know
Come
somebody
on,
out there can get him on here.
I think Forex is too busy with trying to get his.
He just wants
his work done.
another. He just wants another alpha fight.
Yeah.
No, they have some very, very beautiful points that the conversation back and forth is just epic, man. And
Yeah, but it's fucked because like they have the same communities, and then like sometimes it's either you're like, which side am I supposed to choose? Oh shit!
I know it's like Republican,
this,
Democrat, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't even say that at this point. I wouldn't even say that. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, what's a better example? I think it's more like, Chevy, General Motors. I don't know, like, it's like we're building muscle cars here, and we each got our flavor. Ford versus General Motors.
No, I think it's Trump and Biden, bro, all day.
I think we're doing the same. We're like, I wouldn't even say two sides of the same coin. It's just like, it's literally, you got the Mustang, and then you got the freaking what's the Corvette?
That's not even fair. The Corvette's gonna kill.
Yeah, the Shelby, So,
okay, well, Shelby's good.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just it's like that. Like we both want to build cars that go fast and put them in the hands of like irresponsible people. No.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's and I can I can speak for myself. I use drip. I'm about to max out. I'm not going to max out my account. I'm gonna start rolling with my last 100 drip. I got like an 8K account that served me really well. Yeah. And now I gotta get it to max. I'm gonna roll it to max. I'm like in the top 20 holders in Drip Garden. So my goal is to start harvesting my
your seeds.
My Drip LP tokens. I have to get like 2,200 Drip LP tokens to break even. So it's time for me to. I'm like 32% ROI in the Drip Garden. So I'm gonna get to like 100% and try to stay in the top 20, top 30 drip holders.
What do you think of Hypermine?
Drip Garden holders. Huh?
What do you think of Hypermine?
Clover was telling me about that, but also, I don't want to get into too much drama, but like, there was some drama there. So, given that.
Christian asked, because you were in PowerMine back in the day, but what do you think of that? Because I know it did good for a little while. People made some money, but it kind of fizzed out over there on IOST. So
yeah, there were some.
Were you in that one?
Yeah, I ended up being like the largest holder in PowerMine.
Okay.
And lost money. So.
Oh shit! So yeah, you didn't get out quick enough, huh?
I mean, this is. I hate to. It's just timing, but basically the last. The
last. Bought the top. You hate
the top. Yeah. It was a lot of things.
Yeah, it happens.
But PowerMine is.
Yeah,
PowerMine was interesting, but now
so I'm wondering like how sustainable it is.
I want to take a look at. To be honest, like, let's see. I guess my real external money makers, what does BT use to make money personally? When, because making money on Elephant is like, like I don't sell my Elephant tokens, at least not anymore.
Yeah.
Learned my lesson there. Painful lesson.
You're just selling trunk now.
Yeah, I sell trunk as I need it. Like I put most of my personal wealth into Stampede. So I put like I think it was like
do what you got to do, man.
380 K or something.
We were joking
Interesting.
earlier. I was looking at what was it? These two big sales right here. We were like, that was BT and that was E&J.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's and so like today I bought space for elephant and trunk on Bog Finance. So we're like in the
cool.
partner list, and we'll show up in all the different, we'll show up as like an official token in there. And they're doing about a million users a month. So
Cool.
they're like one of the more popular places to do limit orders and stuff. So
got to do what you got to do.
Cross-chain limit orders, and it's getting kind of interesting there. So, and I like the bot into Telegram. That's good. It's way better than what we had before. So far.
Yeah. Those are fucking. I mean, wouldn't it be better to sell it like, in smaller increments? Instead of
I mean, I
fucking
still, like,
rugged
I
the
don't
chart.
care. Like, it, I got to get it done. The guy says, it's 12 BNB.
He needs the money now, right? Yeah. I got
But
you.
for you, it's 9.5. I was like, okay, fine. Bloop.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what people have to understand is, like, it's completely transparent. We have the performance pool for a reason.
Oh, that wasn't fucking. I'm looking at the wrong chart. That's fucking drip. Where's yeah, it was these. Same shit though. What the hell? That's weird.
Oh, it's
Too big
they're
fucking
both
cells.
BT and you.
Right?
We found out you're a bigger cabbage hammer
Oh
than
man.
DJ.
Oh, I know. Oh, I get my money. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you do. You're like the whole Cabbage Patch Kid.
Got money in the bank.
Your name should be.
But I got in early. I won. I was the
You should
fucking
be
winner.
Crypto Cabbage Patch Kid Sheep.
I dominated that shit.
Hey, do you have an answer to that?
And I've been working hard at this shit for 5 years to find the fucking right opportunity at the right time to ape in it. Fucking just the right time.
Yeah, where's
Something
the video?
Brand new and innovative, and it all came from BT at the begin, to begin with. So
hey, where's the video where I'm telling you you're a wiffle dick dummy? You got it. You've got that.
If
moment.
you didn't create that flow contract, this motherfucker would have never existed.
Nope. I like to remind the drip maxi fags that too, and they're like, whenever they come in our fucking chat and they're just sucking down the fucking Forex cock and talking shit, and then talking shit on BT in the same fucking breath, I'm like, whoa. Whether or not you fucking
I know, I
like
always
BT,
shut him up, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, whether or not you all
about the timeline.
Forex did, or I'll say shit like, so what Forex did was took what was already a pretty good thing and he fixed the mistakes and made it better.
Okay. Forex is on his way. He'll be here momentarily.
Yeah, right.
Edwin asked for the timeline of the trunk and elephant money ecosystem. Sorry.
The what?
Do you have a timeline for your next version or your finished product of the ecosystem? Didn't you have another version coming out?
Richard Hart style, no promises. No
Okay, no, but
expectations from
you do have another. You said you're working on version 5 or something like that. I don't know what fucking version you're
on. I guess what we have now with Bertha would be like, is that still version 5 or is that like version 6? I think that's version. I think we're version 6. I think we're like in 6 easily. I mean, Bertha covers Bertha. The Bertha extensions cover some of the use cases in version 6. Version 6 was supposed to have wrapped elephant, and at a minimum, if not NFTs for Stampede, at a minimum transfer facilities for Stampede. So, NFTs aren't all they're cracked up to be. at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's just a standard for non-fungible or assignable functionality, that's transferable. But that's easy enough to take care of in a zillion different ways. It's just the NFTs have a standard for it, but like it is what it is. It's not.
So Franklin's Tower says, make sure you let people know how to join the raffle.
You literally join the raffle if you do anything in Elephant at this point.
How much do you have to deposit?
If you you basically have to send Bertha more than $5. And so if you're minting, just mint more than 5. If you're buying, selling, or transferring Elephant, it's going to be 8% of whatever you're doing. So like $60 is going to get you in there, except for transfers, it's going to be a little bit more because transfer, you only get credit $3. So you only get credit 3%, not 8%.
Okay. Nice.
So,
and what's that buy with Bertha thing all about? I haven't even taken a look at that.
So basically, with Elephant, there's 10% transfer fees, but if you actually use Bertha to buy Elephant and sell Elephant and transfer Elephant, it's actually 8.5% for buys and sells and 3% for transfers. And 0.5% goes to your partner for those transactions as well. So it's actually pretty cool.
Where the hell's that at? That's in the
on the site, and you just click the Elephants button instead of the Stampede button on the homepage.
Oh, okay. Oh, buy with Bertha. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that's the raffle shit. What else we got? Gregory Soul says you took a huge haircut in your trunk investment to pay for ads. Thanks, BT. Oh, I love it. And he also says, when I meant trunk, is there a chance we might get a button to bond to Stampede directly in lieu of redeeming to my wallet first?
When you mint what?
When I mint trunk, is there a chance we might get a button to bond to Stampede directly in lieu of redeeming to my wallet first? I don't even know what he's trying to say.
No. No. No need to, tie things together artificially.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what he's trying to say. Just go automatically into Stampede.
Yeah.
From the minting, yeah.
So we got some good questions so far. We got any more? So, what is Drip doing? 676.
Oh shit!
It's been at $6 for.
We're approaching ATL levels again. It's last ATL before it took off for the moon, and they hit what was it? What's its all-time high after that? Like $147, some shit like that, 150. So if it goes under 6, I don't know. This might be the moment.
I don't know where all that money's coming from though. Like, it's a different environment now. Like, we have all these forks and like they're doing $1 million days. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say forks, just like.
Well, there's a lot of accounts that are going to.
Community.
A lot of accounts are going to start maxing out. I know I'm going to be out of the game soon. A lot of the big ones that got in with me that did any kind of compounding. If they didn't compound, they're already out. If they did a lot, then they'd still be in for next few months. But eventually, they're gonna max out. So I don't know. See if there's any liquidity left. He's got a lot of shit coming. I just hope it's enough to. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to take more volume, and or more use case for the token to climb out of the hole.
Well, I think that's the interesting part because you basically have a situation where you're maxed out. You have to make a capital investment, to get more money out.
Yeah. Well, we need a supply shock, and right now we're going. It's the opposite of supply shock. What would that be called? We need that supply shock to get that price pumping again. And if it's minting, there's not going to be a supply shock.
Exactly. I think
he's going to stop.
I think that's the point. Like, yeah, I think that's the main point. Like, with drip, the more money you put in, it doesn't fix the problem. With elephant, the more money you put in to elephant specifically, not trunk, you're writing your own ticket. Like if the community does it as a whole, we move the chart together, we pump our own bags together, just like we did the last time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was doing fine, dude. Fucking exploit.
Yeah, people still talk about
real shitbag motherfuckers in the world because I totally believe in this. I think it was going to do great. I think it was really going to fucking. It was on its way to new all-time highs for sure.
We're gonna pass Safe Moon.
Yeah.
The second time around.
There's a lot of Safe Moon. Not really. I don't think anybody cares about that anymore.
Safe Moon, is that even still around?
I haven't even heard Safe Moon in a while.
Let's see, where's Safe Moon at?
Let's check the chart.
Ooh, look at that fucking fountain just dripping away.
Yeah, 263 million market cap. We're coming after you, Safe Moon.
Yeah, their liquidity's not shit right now.
I think we probably have bigger liquidity.
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. It's been. Yeah, I think you might. There's 9 million here. Oops. Not in
If you have a question.
Because you were up there, I think, around 9. You're 8.6, so you're just under. But your chart looks way better.
Yeah, his is going the right way at least. Well, don't show that part.
Yeah. Well, I show the daily. This fucking wit, dude. It's like permanently on there. It just fucks up the chart every time you open up the daily.
Yep. I was looking at it earlier today.
But yeah. Yeah, well, it wants to look better anyway. But yeah, Safe Moon is like, I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know if anybody's even in it anymore.
Yeah,
it's got some buys, but not that much.
It says, oh wow, it says BT. Did Forex have something to do with your with exploit with Major Tom?
I think Major Tom might be fucking PCM.
Oh, okay. I don't think so. I think I heard Major Tom talk before.
I asked them to talk before, and they were like typing back in the responses.
Okay.
Custom maxing out, start a new wallet, or choose. Maxing out. Will you have? I've got 4 other accounts that I'm just compounding right now, and I do send money to them every now and then from the main account. But like right now, I'm just kind of seeing what this is going to do. I'm just gonna get it up to a point where I'm almost maxed out, and then just start compounding it. You know, like when we're at 55 out of 70, so I'll probably take this up to like, damn, it's coming quick. It's coming quick. It should be sad to see this account go, but you know what? That's probably going to be bullish for Drip.
And there's a lot of people
because I sell the fuck out of it, and I know all those fucking old whales do the same thing.
Yeah, and there's a lot way bigger than you, way bigger.
Oh yeah,
way bigger. They have their whole new.
But that spell pressure is going to go away. So sorry, go ahead.
They have their whole like new account game on lock. It's yeah, I think.
Yeah. I'm probably going to start putting a little more in there.
Yeah. I think the problem with Drip.
I just want to see where the price is going to go before I start. You know, I don't want to be exit liquidity. I'm all for fucking helping a platform come back if you know if he pulls enough shit out of his ass that I think people are going to think it's worthy to come back. Yeah, he talks a lot like a lot of shit's coming, but I mean,
big partnership.
I want to see it.
I have none of the partnerships.
What are we talking about? Forex,
because I mean, let's face it. Let's keep it 100. From the beginning, we heard about a whole bunch of partnerships that never fucking happened.
Oh, dude, Cross posted a whole list of partnerships when some maxi fag was talking shit to me in the group. I was like, I don't know the fucking names, but there was way more than 8. And then Cross was like, here you go, and that maxi fag stopped talking too.
So if Animal Farm comes back strong, the fucking scratch tickets do fucking well, and we get the supply shock reversed, I think it could do well. But right now if it's minting, it's not. I don't see it being able to, and it's minting a lot, dude. Not just a little. It's minting like, dude, it's paying out like. The last time I looked at it, I didn't want to think of how much it's paying out every day because let's check that out. Where's Drip?
Yeah.
Because that's something you really got to look at is the rate that it's printing. And if we go to the holders.
And somehow, did you hear
there's another 278,000 Drip out there.
Did you hear how the new Drip, the Drip cult is like convinced themselves and is trying to convince everybody else how minting is actually a good thing for it? And I'm like, you guys are all retards. It's called inflation.
Inflation.
I mean,
that's what we're dealing with in the real world.
It's economics here. What do you think happens to our fucking money?
Exactly what's happening in the real world is happening on Drip right now. Printing money. Oh yeah.
So if we get that to stop, you know, and get it turned around, get some FOMO going, some more money coming back in, I think it'll do well. But you got to call fucking.
So it's printed over a quarter of its supply in like what, a month?
There's another 278,000, and like 2 days ago it was at 250. Wow. So 1,250,000. So it's printing out like
these people are fucking retards who think this is good for the ecosystem.
I'm really hoping for the best. The more that prints, the more is out there, and the more is in the vault or in it's just going to print out more and more. The more compounding, the more people are loading into the faucets. It's just going to print out.
How much liquidity? How much liquidity is there in Drip?
It's getting low, dude. It's like 3 million or something when I looked.
BT, you have a question on the screen.
Is that on 3 million on the native?
3.2 million. I don't know what's on the native. I think you'd have to do some math with the.
Are you looking at the? You're looking at the BUSD. You're looking at the BUSD one on.
Yeah, on PooCoin.
What happened with the FBI getting involved with Elephant? What happened there? That's a comment, by the way, somebody made.
They got involved. we know exactly where the wallets are. The money's just sitting there, and that's it.
Because
Okay.
it's somebody that doesn't need the money that did it just to be a fucking jealous, hateful prick.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Somebody who
Okay.
doesn't need the money, who has the ability and know-how to be able to pull this thing off. So they're not a stupid person, and they're obviously already a very rich person. Because even if you were a poor person and you did this to fuck BP over, that temptation would be too great with all those millions of dollars sitting there.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I tell you what, if I was the one who exploited BT shit, I'd be out there spending that money right damn now. I'd have washed that shit through Tornado Cash and been gone.
Well, they did put
See,
it
I'm
through
broke,
Tornado
though.
Cash.
Huh,
Tornado
what's up?
Cash doesn't work though. The Tornado Cash, like basically, all crypto is traceable on chain at this point, and the moment you take the money off chain or play with it too much on chain is when you get caught.
Uh-huh.
So
if I went and I got me a bunch of crackheads and got these crackheads fucking BitPay cards, and when I pulled it out in their name, and
that's
easy. What's up?
That's easy. They're gonna find the crackheads, and
Okay.
then after that that's just basic real world detective work to find out who they were talking to.
So the crackheads get to take the downfall, and I'm on an island in Tahiti.
Yeah, right. Crackheads got big mouths, bro. You ever know?
Yeah, sure they do. Of course they do. They're also unreliable witnesses, and their testimony don't stand up in court for jack shit. And BT knows this.
Until all of a sudden your broke ass is fucking owning an island and driving around.
I'm not gonna buy an island. I'm gonna be real humble.
Yeah, right. You'd go buy a bunch of fat white women.
No.
Oh God.
I buy Shane some bikes he'd like ones with dildos on the seat and shit.
So what happened with the FBI getting involved with Elephant?
Yeah, we just went over that shit.
Sheep's like
You get some great questions today, BT.
It's basically a nothing burger, but at least I know people in the FBI now, other than my cousin and uncle who work in the FBI.
Did you guys go over this one yet?
No.
How many times have you heard this one now, BT? You knew there was an exploit featuring the code and you ignored it. The world wants to know.
I'm just eating cereal. Sorry. I'm just eating cereal.
There has to be some level of responsibility to the dev community. I think he's been through this before. But yeah, if you want to give your side of the story.
Hey, here's the thing.
Shook says 10 crackheads equal one good witness. That's why I'm only using 9. That's funny shit. Oh.
Yep.
Right now, I think at least for the work that I'm doing, this is reaching a really good place where like everyone can contribute and stuff, and beyond just the code and stuff. Obviously, the community is the most important thing, and we literally showed that by working together we can like make each other rich easily.
Yeah.
So, my job right now is to get the code in its final form, or it's not its final form, but the form. It's like Facebook. Like there was no Facebook, and there was a pretty shitty site, and then it got to a point where it was like spreading to all the different colleges, and that's when it became a profitable business, and never stopped being a profitable business. And so we've been at this a while, and we've had a lot of wins, and we've had a lot of, I would say, minor losses because we're still here. Like the only reason we're here right now is because we didn't fail back then. So for all of the ups and downs, we've been a very successful community. So I think we're months away. I think we'll be back on top before the end of the year.
Yeah,
And so all people have to do is stop playing around with these little staking contracts. Stop giving these staking contracts $1 million.
I'm hoping
Buy
for
some
the
fucking
best.
elephant. and then we'll be rich.
Well, Forex conceded. He says, whatever you say is absolutely correct there, BT. So he won't be coming on the show. There's no dispute there. You have a superior product.
Well,
it's a good question. You were talking about some variable APR thing or something. Is that what you were talking about? And when is that? When is that coming up?
Start working on that tonight.
That's going to be for Stampede, right?
Stampede and staking.
Cool. Maybe that'll help get us back up to peg. I think you do just little things like that. That might help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that dude's saying you
got 45 people out there, guys. Thanks for
we
joining
all
us.
know what BT looks like, man. We all know what BT looks like. He looks like Carl Winslow.
I don't think he's trolling on that. I think he's serious.
He looks like that old cop off of Family Matters, man. We know it.
Oh God.
we know what BT looks like.
We got 46 people out there, guys.
Damn.
Thanks for joining the stream today.
Run DMC.
Run DMC.
Make sure you hit those likes, subscribe if you're new. We come live every day. We talk about crypto space, and sometimes we get random guests in here.
And we talk about cars and a lot of homosexual jokes.
Yeah, a lot of
I'm just
homosexual
in
jokes.
today, so I'm not on my game, guys. I apologize.
That's a shame with the homo.
Go ahead and smash those likes for Smoking some good shit today. Woo.
But I don't think Forex will be joining us today. It's incredibly busy. BT, what coins are you accumulating in the bear market aside from elephant, of course? That is cross.
Elephant is the only coin I'm accumulating in vault.
You're supposed to say sheep token, you dumb prick.
Didn't you read the script, BT? What's wrong with you, man?
Look, we sent it to you 2 hours ago.
We're not going to pay you this time. You're going to have to come back for another show before we issue your check, fella.
That's right.
Yeah, where's my check? No.
He's like, where's my check?
Yeah. No, I haven't sold one sheep. You know how people are like, oh, I didn't sell one coin. People like in the elephant chat, people say the illest FUD, and then they're like, yeah, and I haven't sold one elephant. I've only rolled in Stampede. You suck, BT. And I haven't sold one. Okay.
Some guy says in our chat, he's it got forwarded to our chat. He said, I jumped on that stream real quick and already hear BT's talking shit about Forex and he's not even there. He's obsessed like a lot on Degen protocol. No one's obsessed. Well, BT and fucking Forex, you guys kind of have a little feud going, always have. That's normal. That's kind of fun. Speaking of, we should have Dev Wars 3.0 or 4.0, whatever it's at.
Well, I think competition between devs is good, man. It makes them want to develop the most superior product.
Yeah, it does, as long as they're not fucking like exploiting each other. And I'm not saying that BT exploited him at all. And I'm not saying Forex exploited, but some people seem to are seeming to blame Forex. I don't want to believe that because I like Forex as a human being. So
I think we're past that now. We're better for it. You know, I would like if Elephant had like $1 billion in it, and that exploit happened, it would have been way more painful.
yeah.
And yes, I do there, Hex Tweaker. You know, I think more gets resolved during conflict than it does peace, at least in the cyberspace.
Well, so PowerMine was not sustainable, so it makes me think Hypermine will be no different. So yeah, I mean,
They might have added some more mechanics. I don't know.
I thought it was super successful. That's what Clover always says, that PowerMine was real successful, and that's why they're now doing the Hypermine.
I never got into it that heavy to, the power mine. I didn't have much money back then, so I don't think I made
any project says, oh, we're launching on Pulse Chain. Like, it's one thing if they say we're going to launch somewhere else and then migrate over, but when they're like, oh, we're launching on Pulse Chain, we want to do a sacrifice. Well, fuck you. I'm not giving you money so you can wait for the other guy who's waiting on the other guy. Like, fucking crazy. But I know he said that they might launch on BSC. Does anybody know if that ended up happening? If they are doing the Hypermine on BSC?
Forex has an ego god complex that needs to be knocked down.
Well, some could say the same about fucking BT. I mean, not lately. BT's been way more, he's been way more humble the last year. Well, BT heads.
I just work here. I'm like the janitor, man. I just like.
Now you're the janitor, bro.
Well, I think too, because maybe BT's been around a little bit longer. Maybe at a certain point, like a lot of things, you're just like realize, what, other people can make better shit, or other people could fuck shit up too. Like it happens. It don't matter how smart you are, but anyone can make a mistake.
Weren't you saying that you felt like BT got a dose of humility and he's kind of stepped down a little bit?
Yeah, I felt after Flo took a shit. I mean, that was my personal feeling, that he, like stepped back and like was a lot more humble after that happened with Flo.
Well, I knew something was up when you stopped threatening to break his jaw and shit like that. I knew. Like, oh, okay, you're not gonna break his jaw anymore. No, y'all cool? Y'all going to a barbecue? No shit. No.
Yeah, we did. We went to barbecue. We were all holding hands. Everybody's like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "It's my BFF." And BankTeller was trying to talk through the fucking tape on his mouth, but he was having a hard time. He's like,
yeah, you had him hostage, huh? Okay.
I'm like, see, he's saying this is a great barbecue. Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah. You're Eminem and he's your Dr. Dre, huh? Okay. All right. Now, bottom line.
I'm still wondering how that dancing video from Bitcoin 2022 got leaked. I'm like, who posted that?
Oh, with you dancing? Where you were dancing with this Statue of Liberty girl?
Was that me? I was like, was that me? Was I drunk like one night and said, "Oh, let me post this video to the group"?
I got a serious question about that dance, BT. Now that girl, she seemed like she was pretty hot, but she was also pretty tall. And I spent the past 20 years in Vegas. Oh, okay, all right. Did you do a dick check? Did you make sure she wasn't swinging one of them things?
Oh, she was just passing through. I had a table right in the middle of the fucking whole thing, the whole club.
So you didn't hit it.
Everybody's like, "Hey, I heard that old guy from Run DMC's here." There's BT.
BT don't look like Rev Run, man. Stop that. Stop that. That's your all black folks look alike bullshit.
Oh, fuck you.
That's that bullshit.
Right. You don't
BT,
like all the
BT,
other black
do you look
people.
like Rev Run? Come on, dog. You look nothing like Rev Run.
Nah.
Thank you.
Nah.
Yeah. Shane's got black blindness. He thinks all black.
I mean,
look alike.
what's that guy? He's got to be closer to 60, right? I mean, I'm only 40. I haven't even 47 yet.
Yeah, Rev Run is old as shit right now, man.
Yeah, but black people don't look old when they're old either. They look the same fucking age.
Yeah, that's because black don't crack.
Hey, you know
man.
what?
Don't
You
tell
know,
us.
you know what? The age is the same on the inside. Don't get it twisted. It's worse, if not worse. So,
hey,
so
if
that
you,
whole black don't crack is bullshit. You know, you know,
most
I
black
wish
don't crack.
I
Most
wish a
black
woman
don't
would.
crack. Some black cracks,
mean,
yes.
Like that's like a
Damn,
30-year-old
Morpheus,
woman
you
trying to
said you
convince me that she's a
cracking.
24-year-old woman. You know, like no, you're not. You're not.
BT, have you started dating women over the age of 30 yet?
He's like, hell no. Nah.
Never.
He's taking the R.
Never.
Kelly route. There ain't no such good thing. Right. There's no such thing as was it good 36-year-old pussy or some shit like that? Did Dave Chappelle say that shit?
Why you got a camera?
I don't know. I think you know, the Nick Cannon strategy is becoming more and more appealing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Jesus, these women today.
Yeah, they got issues.
They rather have a slice of a halfway decent man than to have like a whole good man. You know what I mean? Or like a super successful whatever. They have rather have a slice of that than to actually just partner with someone on their level.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
Especially in the community. So
well, I agree with you there. Well, that's the disintegration of culture that's happening here in America, though. That's a greater problem. Right. All women are turning into that bullshit now.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Black on crack
will crack. Black on crack will definitely crack. but women they're definitely looking towards the grimiest shit, man. When they wrote that song "Hoes Ain't Loyal," they wouldn't bullshit.
Oh, dude. You're on BT's on that fucking Leonardo DiCaprio train, man, where he doesn't date any of them over 25.
Good for BT. Good for BT. Shit.
Yeah, like last time I checked, Leo's got his gray hairs on lock. You know, it's like he doesn't seem to be losing too much sleep. So I don't know.
No. But he's Leonardo DiCaprio, so bitches have wanted him since he was on that Basketball Diaries sucking dicks.
Listen, women always do the dumbest shit, but guys do dumb shit too, though. You know why? What are you fucking with this young ass bitch that you got nothing in common with? Nothing in common with. Nothing. When she gets old and wrinkly and she ain't pretty to look at no more, you don't want to stick your dick in, your dick don't get hard for her no more. What the fuck are you doing with her? Nothing. And she gonna take all your money and boogie. She's gone.
And she's gonna go fuck the young guy next.
Right, with your money. She's gonna be tricking off your money. Right.
So just don't get married. Just don't get married, I think, is the solution.
No, it's worse than that. If you want to go take a look at the community, BT, it's called MGTOW. Men go their own way. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Don't cohabitate with women. None of that shit, man.
I'm pretty sure you cohabitate with your girl.
Hey, listen. I'm just telling you what the MGTOW community is doing. Okay. That's
all.
Know,
look, I ain't telling
Damn, we got 50 people out there. Holy shit.
Yeah, we got 50 people out there. Yeah, they watching what BT says, you know. They getting ready to jump BT.
I gotta do it.
The herd is here.
The Nick Cannon thing, like the legalized polygamy or whatever the fuck he's doing.
Legalized polygamy?
Like, analyzed. Yeah. So just like without the government involved, it's like it's beautiful. It's just like, hey.
No, I think all those 50 viewers are all 4X's people. They sitting there hanging on every.
You know what he's talking about, right? The Dennis Rodman maneuver.
Yes,
when he broke his dick.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he broke his dick trying to jump into some pussy, literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
He was banging his girl, and then they both decided, you know, it'd be cool. like you come running and jumping and like boom, right up in there, right? And it didn't happen that way, right? They go, and that motherfucker suppose he's got like a 13-inch dong. So he goes across. They were on a boat. I read the whole story. Like he told the story. They're on a boat. He goes to the other end of the bedroom on the boat, and this is a big man. Dennis Rodman starts running at the bitch who's laying on the bed with her legs open. He jumps and he goes for the pussy, and he misses and
breaks
hits
his
somewhere
dick.
else. Breaks his dick.
Oh.
Blood everywhere.
Did they film it?
No, that'd
No.
been awesome.
That would have been fucked up.
That's
That would have
crazy.
gone viral as fuck.
Hey, he's broke his dick 3 times, it said in this thing, but that was the only one I remember, and that was the fun one.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Nah,
think
the,
all our
the
viewers.
closest thing that
Go ahead.
the closest thing that I've ever had anything like to like breaking my dick like was who is it? Aisha. She's like you know, so I had the pleasure of, you know, I really cherish the relationships that I have with my sisters and stuff, and so she was like the 3rd girlfriend I think I ever had, and we just came back from the club one day. It was like 2 a.m. So we decided to start getting busy at 2 a.m. and we didn't stop until 8 a.m. Like nonstop.
Raw
Wow.
dick.
I had rug burns. Like it was crazy.
Hey, well, you know what? Fucking, I'm sure BlackSheep can attest to this one.
On my dick.
Try doing a bunch
Rug
of meth
burns.
and fucking all day. You will have a raw sore dick and you won't stop. It hurts. I'm not done. No, it hurts.
BT needs to lose some weight because money alone won't cut it. That's fucked up for a comment.
Wait, what?
They
What'd you
left your
say?
comment, BT.
That BT needs to lose some weight because money alone won't cut it.
Oh,
I hate to tell you, I can send you some pics. I do okay.
BT said he
Yeah,
got
he's-
his sexy back.
He's not
Yeah.
he's not that fat. I've seen
He
BT.
said that fat.
I was like saying Morpheus had back crippled.
That was after like having like a freaking
Oh,
steak
God.
dinner and a whole bunch of shit. Like I had like literally had like a 7-course meal before I started dancing with that freaking mermaid.
I think she was dressed
Hey.
up like the Statue of Liberty, wasn't she? I believe so. I could be wrong. My memory.
They were mermaids. They were supposed to be.
Oh, they were mermaids.
They were mermaids. I thought it was
okay,
Statue of Liberty too.
All right.
You know, no. What actually cuts it is BBC, and I got plenty of that.
So what do you
In
say?
half.
What do
I
you
got
say?
BWC.
BT, what do you say? What do you say to the investor that's got money, that's thinking about going into drip and thinking about going into elephant? What would you say to them to persuade them to go into elephant?
Elephant is, you know, completing a phase in terms of completeness and ready and product market fit. We're back on our parabolic climb. It's all measurable. We've been up and to the right since we did the initial patch to the exploit. If you look at Elephant since the exploit, Elephant itself, the Elephant token's price action looks like a freaking stable coin. Like Elephant is the stable coin that Trump wished it was. No, so, but we're
What are
just
you talking about?
accumulating.
Naked Matrix, stop, please, Lord. What's going on?
Yeah, we're just accumulating, and we're gonna get those tokens out of the liquidity pool, and the price action is gonna just do what it does since last time. And you know, we have a supply adjusted price, which you know where we take Elephant and compare it to, you know, the Bitcoin supply of 21 million. So we got as high as like $30 with the supply adjusted price. So we're like $3 right now, or $3.25 or something like that. So basically you got a built-in 10x when we just get back to where we were before.
Okay.
Nice.
And drip, and that can happen in the course of that. I suspect if we just stay on track, trajectory wise, that's going to happen before the end of the year. Whereas with like Drip or even Stampede, you're talking about a full year, of compounding
to
before
get there.
to get there. Where you could be there, we could literally be there in 2 months, and then keep going from there, right? It's like we're beyond. So the exploit, it was just a small piece, and that's why we were vulnerable, because we like if Elephant wasn't secure, fully secure, or if it didn't even have the security prior to the exploit, then we would have not just gotten hit with the 11 million. A lot of the pain from the exploit was the community's reaction after the exploit happened. Like Trunk was still on peg. We still had all the trunk holders. I think actually not to call out names, but Savage Fitness told his whole community to freaking sell.
Oh shit!
Yeah. He said, sell your trunk. That was horrible.
Right.
So, but it's whatever. Like, so those things just won't happen again. Who twerks better, BT or Richard Hart? I don't really twerk, so.
Here's what one of our Aussie friends think. You have style. Richard Hart makes it home.
Yeah.
But no, that's good answer. Good answer. What do you think? You think Drip is going to come back, or you think Drip is dying? What do you think, BT?
I think Drip is going to prove whether the Flow 1.0 style engine is
Let's hear your come on, politician. Just spit it out.
is an oscillator or not. So I was always convinced that it's an oscillator, which means it's gonna go up, come down, and then you're gonna have another reinvestment period.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to have growth, and so the narrative has to be positive. And somehow I feel like because of all the Animal Farm distractions and stuff, the core Drip, I think Drip opened itself up to all the competitors and all the stuff, the forks and stuff. That's all a symptom of Animal Farm, of basically being distracted. So I guess one of the things that I learned. So when Forex first approached me about like doing something on BSC, and I said no, I declined. Everybody knows that story. But like, there was a bunch of lessons learned, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to get into doing Flow again on BSC, at least not then. And one of it is just like, I just don't want to be doing or even have a brand where I have all these different projects that are basically taking share of the customer's wallet, and to the point where the products aren't gaining momentum because they're literally cannibalizing each other in the same platform. So basically, just like if you look at the an AMM, if you look at the constant product formula and how we get price from these Uniswap liquidity pools, you can't hit critical mass if you have, like, say, 3 different liquidity pools for 3 different tokens in the same ecosystem. None of those liquidity pools will get to critical mass if they all have demand for BNB or BUSD. The BNB and BUSD will just get distributed across those pools instead of getting concentrated in one, so that you can pull the tokens out and raise the price of whatever the asset is you have. So that's the whole thing. So like there would never be more than just the elephant and the trunk token. Even for trunk, I could have like done a V2 and sort of deprecated the existing trunk and easily gotten back to peg. But I was like, no, let's make sure that the tokenomics are right, and let's prove that the system, as opposed to just doing the quick fix, which is I'll just do trunk V2 and I'll just have some bullshit migration plan for trying to migrate the liquidity or something. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually do the engineering and prove to myself and to the community that we actually have a system that can self-heal, because we're going to need to know that, because in the long term, we need to know that the system works when it has like a couple $1 billion in it, and that it can still, if somebody comes in with a shit ton of money or something like that, that the system can correct itself. We won't learn those things if we just take the easy way out and just launch a new trunk token just for the sake of peg. I guess the one last thing I'll say on that is that the industry itself has these narratives, and don't lean too much on these narratives when you actually have a committed team, a communicative team right here. Like, I'm here. You can have conversation with me in Telegram, so you can ask me what peg means for this project, as opposed to UST lost peg. Oh no, DAI lost peg. Like, those mean different things for each platform. It means a different thing, and losing peg isn't always a bad thing based on where the project is. Like,
I thought it's a bad thing always. I mean,
actually, losing peg is the best thing since sliced bread for the people who are actually buying
right now. Yeah.
Buying trunk right now, knowing that, and now I mean, I've said it right here, but it should have been obvious. Like, that no, I'm not releasing a trunk V2 or anything. I'm making the project more sophisticated so that it can actually just self-heal with the help of the community and keep it moving. So that means that anyone who gets cheap trunk now wins.
You think you guys will ever put whatever differences you got behind you and do a collaboration on a project, you and Forex?
I really don't have any ill will to him. It's like, I mean, I'm going on 47 years old, so there's a lot of youngsters out there that think that that this Forex feud thing is even a thing. This is I've had a couple of disagreements with him, and now we're at the point where I think the community knows who. If they're not just spewing FUD and being malicious, I think the community knows who I am. I think the community knows who Forex is. At the end of the day, they're two developers that are have put an extra work into supporting their communities and not necessarily writing them.
I do wish Forex would dox himself, though. Like, I mean, you're
no.
I mean, it makes people feel better. A lot of people
fuck
like
that. There are way too many petty motherfuckers. Look, BT ain't coming to meet somebody who's talked shit to him before. BT ain't stupid.
BT shows his face. He's been
he shows his face and all that shit. That's cool and all, but I'm just telling you, hell no. That's a dumbass fucking idea.
Not everyone's paranoid like you.
People are petty as fuck, man. People are petty as fuck. And like BT got into it. I remember he was on a Telegram. He got into it with somebody one day, and they were like, "Yeah, man. Well, we need to meet up." And he's like, "Nah, you didn't kind of ruin that, bro. I'm meeting your ass nowhere." You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid.
Yeah, well, I used to tell BT I was gonna break his jaw like all the time. I'd be like,
Listen, man. People get real sensitive about their money, and if they misinterpret some shit that a dev did.
Guy came on the stream yesterday threatening me.
Right.
Because of fucking Ethereum we lost like 5 years ago or something. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And he's
some guy came on threatening you and I missed it.
So doxing yourself as a dev is a fucking dumbass idea. I think Forex has got the right idea about it.
Yeah, but more people trust you, especially if you're fucking doing dumb shit like he has been.
Your actions should prove your trust. That's it.
I'm saying
the fact that you don't rug should prove the trust. The fact that you don't drain the liquidity pool or do a soft rug.
But what do you think? Shit. What do you think a hostage farm has kind of been? It's been a soft rug, dude.
Well, you know,
unintentionally.
listen. There's different perspectives on that, and I'm sure everybody has an opinion. They're just like assholes, and that's fine. But still,
I have an opinion.
People get really pissed off. Yeah, and I'm going to ask you that opinion in just a second. But people get pissed off about their money, and people get fucked up over money.
I had like at one point over 80 G's in the fucking Animal Farm shit. So trust me, I fucking know.
Go ahead, BT. What's your opinion, bro?
I think in my business in institutional finance, custody, I learned something early on in my career. Not every problem is a technical problem. Being from the engineering side, not every problem is a technical problem. Sometimes it's just a business problem. So I think there's really no technical problem, like in terms of like keeping people's funds hostage, air quotes. That wasn't a technical problem. If the business decision was, we're not going to hold people's funds for an unreasonable length of time, and I think that this is a sort of a unreasonable length of time. And to what end, right? You don't hold people's funds while you poke around in the dark to figure out what you're going to build.
What's that person's name? Ahoska?
I don't know.
Well, I just wanted to let them know. Well,
Oscar.
He's always very opinionated in this stuff because he never has any money in it. So that's why he doesn't care.
Listen. He can say this is crap. All devs should fucking dox themselves. And yeah, it's all fun and games until, motherfuckers are fucking stalking them outside.
Would you go out on a date with a girl and not getting to meet her face to face and then do the old glory hole?
No.
Exactly.
This is two different things, man.
You're right.
This is two different things. You got to make it gay every time somebody asks a question.
Nobody said gay. You just made it
You
gay.
said glory hole. Glory hole.
Here we go.
Is gay.
No, it doesn't.
Break it to you. Glory holes are gay. Yes, they are.
They can. Clearly, they can be. Clearly, they can be.
No. Glory holes are gay.
Somebody's got a little.
Oh, I mean, it depends. Well, yeah.
I never heard of a pussy being on the other side of the glory
that threw me
hole.
off for a minute. I'm like,
Sheep's like, I've been to plenty of glory holes where there's fucking chicks banging my butthole.
I mean, if a chick's on the other end, though.
Yeah, there ain't no chick on the
do
other
chicks
end
go
of
to
there.
glory holes? I don't know.
No, chicks don't need a glory hole.
I've seen lots of glory
I've
hole
ever heard
porn.
about them.
Fucking
involve
saying
chicks.
this gay shit again, goddamn it.
You made it gay, you fucking.
You made it gay by bringing up glory hole.
I said you go on a date with
You
her.
go on a date, but like
I said
the
you go
glory
on a
hole,
date with
you wanna
her.
stick it in the glory
You
hole.
don't get to see her, and then you got to bang her in a glory hole, and you turned it gay. See, you got.
Go ahead and subscribe for more content every day. Just like
Morpheus, this brother, he got dick on the mind over here.
Yeah. Okay, glory hole.
holy shit.
Glory hole is only homo if you're banging a dude through it.
No. But if you're still at Arby's, pick me up at number 3.
Black sheep.
So what do people think of post chain? The whole post chain debacle.
Yeah.
Well, this one right here next to me. Let's build bridges, sheep. He's a Hexagon, so he won't
I think he's
fucking.
coming. I think he's coming eventually.
He's choking on Richard Hart's dick daily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All the time.
If it ever launches,
If it ever launches, I think it'll probably do good, even though I fucking despise Richard Hart.
but until then, it's a fucking pipe dream filled with hopium.
That's exactly what it is. 100%.
Until it launches. When it launches, then there's a lot of
The
people
day it
going to be
launches,
rich
yeah.
and a few people
But
going to be poor.
People are still fucking out of their damn mind. They're all thinking. Everyone thinks, "Oh, we're all going to become billionaires." Everyone's not going to become fucking billionaires, and it's going to be the biggest dump in crypto history. If it's the biggest airdrop, biggest dump. Sheep's going to be the first one. He's going to see like 10 million and hurry and be the first one to sell it.
No, Black Sheep, don't do it.
Run for the exits.
No.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not because of I don't like Richard Hart. Why I'm saying that, it's just like common sense. Like How often does a big airdrop go out and everyone's like, "Oh, this airdrop's coming," and how often does it not fucking dump and go to shit? Never.
Yeah.
I feel like he overextended himself too with all that and how much he was doing because people are expecting a lot. I mean,
What airdrop?
the Pulse.
Oh, the Pulse airdrop.
Yeah, but the airdrop is there on the test net. You can see your money, which pacified a lot of people because I'm sure a lot of people were looking for his ass like motherfucker. You know.
Well, I thought he sent it all through Tornado Cash, or not all of it, most of it.
Yeah, he sent a good portion. Yeah, but still, you know, when it comes to like knowing who the person is at the top, yeah, you know, if you need a figurehead, sure. Should devs be fucking doxing themselves? I don't think so. You know,
if you were in a big investor, you'd have a different mindset.
Look, BT, he's got a reputation. He don't need to dox himself. Forex has got a reputation. He don't need to dox himself. You know, they both have made people a lot of money, and I'm sure they have both lost people a lot of money. That's good for you.
I'm trying to get the focus on it. No, this shit looks so amazing.
We got to ask Alex Wyszynski how he feels about being doxxed.
This is just, what is this one called?
You know,
Zelly's Gift. Ooh, this other one.
Was anybody in Celsius?
Anybody in Celsius?
No. Mad Dog wasn't. He got lucky and got out right before, within 2 days before it all happened. This one,
did it go to shit? Celsius?
Well, it had that issue. What, like a 2 week?
Well, yeah. Are they still not paying anyone?
Nope.
That's a different one. That's called Poison Peach, but
not paying.
Oh, fucking.
Oh shit. It's fucking wrecked.
But you know what's still paying?
These nuts.
Flow.
Yeah. See, well, that's what I use when all the fucking maxi fag drippers are like, it's not dead, it's still paying. And I always say, Flow's still paying people and it's dead. BT will tell you it's fucking dead, but it's still paying, motherfuckers.
BT didn't answer the drip question earlier. Can it come back? Yes or no? There's a lot of factors that are in that question, though.
Yeah.
It's not a yes or no answer.
Yeah.
It's not going to come back if you're putting like $1 million days into Rex and to other bullshit. Right. Nothing against Rex. Nothing against Thomas. At least. But, you know.
Yeah, the money does get diluted. There's only so much money out there in DeFi, you know. I mean, yes, we're getting more adoption and it is increasing every fucking cycle, but there's only so much money out there at any given time, right?
Yeah, and I think right now, especially since, you know, we've gone through a couple cycles and, you know, I've made enough mistakes that people are releasing things that halfway work, you know, that you know, now we get into a rough spot where you have all this choice, but this little small DeFi community, if we split our little bit of a pool of income or pool of wealth, really, between all these, let's call them all banks. You know, you got to pick your winners, and you know, from a liquidity, you also had to look at it from like your own personal, you know, if the price of this goes up or whatever, or if I get a shit ton of tokens, is there going to be enough liquidity for me to realize those gains in a reasonable amount of time?
Yeah,
and I think that's where all these different platforms. Yeah, and I think that's the symptom, because a lot of things will come out the gate strong. Piston came out the gate strong. Yeah. Avarice even. Oh, you know, boom, and you're seeing the stress and liquidity like not even within a month. You're seeing these things dry up. What's another good example? Splassive. All of them. Yep. So basically, so now it's just a whale game because the whales have enough dry powder at launch time. So it's like there's the whale strategy and then everyone else. The whale strategy is ape in, you know, have the highest compounding, the biggest straw to slurp from the bucket, from the scorpion bowl, and you're just going to get your fill before everybody else. And that's the nature of these platforms. Then you have something like it's so saturated that you have H&W is a good example. You have pretty solid technical execution and pretty good awareness, but the token just never took off because there's just too much options out there now.
H&W had a whole bunch of other shit going on, man. You know, there was grimy shit going on from day one with fucking Hobbs, dude. You can't get rid of a reputation like that. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. You can say, oh, we took the reins and there's no longer a dirty motherfucker selling. Well, okay, that's cool. But you worked alongside this dirty motherfucker for months. And what? You didn't notice anything? Wah, wah, wah. Hey, that was the main reason why I was like, And then I ended up fucking getting my money stuck in fucking H Fuel for I don't know how fucking long, and I only got 4/5 of that piece of shit back. So I give two fucks about H&W. That's me. That's my perspective on it. But when it comes to like these fucking,
right, I'm just giving it as an example. Yeah.
Right, but I get it. Now, this dude is still.
So what you're saying is your fucking $20 is worth $5. Shut up.
No, I'm saying my $250, I only got $200 back. That's what I'm saying. Now, this motherfucker's saying, okay, well, the whole trust me, I made you money before shit. Well, guess what? Crypto's not a regulated thing. Not yet, anyway. Now, even if they try to regulate it, they lack the actual technical know-how. That's A, and B, the ability to actually regulate the shit. They can say whatever the fuck they want to and play all these games, and there's legal loopholes and all this shit. But the bottom line is, you know and trust the fucking dev on the project, or you don't. And even if you know and trust the dev, they can still be fucking exploited. I don't give a fuck how tight their project is. If something there's a badass Russian hacker.
Classic example.
Right. There's a badass Russian hacker that can knock his fucking dick in the dirt just as quick as anybody else. Okay. And he's probably only fucking 14 years old. I mean, let's keep it real. Okay. So
right.
doxing the dev ain't gonna do shit. Is what give you a face to be mad at? You ain't getting your money back. If the goal was to fucking fleece your ass, you're fleeced. Oh well.
That is true. That's the truth. Like, things are still
scared money don't make money. Review the project, look at the dev, make your choice, go in or don't. But knowing his government name ain't gonna get you your fucking money back.
Right.
And if I told you BT's real name was Tyrone Jenkins III and he lives over on
you racist.
I'm telling you right now, BankTeller is not hard to find.
No,
right.
He's not. He's doxed himself. He's posted fucking.
But he didn't need to. But he didn't need to. Is my point. He's made people money and he's lost people money, just like many devs. You need to believe in the project.
You don't think like a whale when you. And I'm not trying to be a dick. When you put like $100,000 into something, you feel better knowing. A lot of times, most people, I should say, feel better knowing who the person is. Like BlackSheep, like we'll use Hex for example. Yeah, he knows that fucking Richard's a goofy motherfucker, but he still knows who that person is, and so he's able to build that bit of some sort of trust because he knows who he is.
Right. Bottom line is, you can tell a dev's intentions by his actions. Okay.
Absolutely.
You can tell a dev's intentions by his actions. Plain and simple. Doesn't mean he's not going to get hacked. Doesn't mean he's not going to get shit on by the community. Doesn't mean that the fucking community isn't just going to lose interest because they want to chase the hottest new thing out there, which is dumb as fuck in my opinion. But whatever, But it's there. This is crypto. Enjoy getting your feet wet. Shit.
So BankTeller, I did have a question. I kind of asked you the other day, but what the hell is it? The BUSD pool down here, or the treasury right here.
Yep.
This is the only number that I've seen significantly drop, and I'm just wondering what this does. And you said it'll never go to zero, but I mean, what happens if, and what is this for anyway? The BOC Treasury.
That's the buffer between minting and buying elephant. So when that number drops, that's like an easy dollar figure number representing the community involvement. And
Okay.
so, like, or at least
Gotcha.
the community is not minting. The community is not minting, which makes sense. We're so underpegged; it makes no sense to mint.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this means the community is not minting.
Because you have to mint it at $1, right?
Yeah.
So that's where the the question comes in. Well, how do you incentivize people to buy it at $1? You know? Like,
well, you just have to basically you have to make the most attractive place to get shrunk PCS. And it's pretty damn attractive now, except that if the redemption queue is flying, then oh my god, PCS would be like the best thing. I mean, it is the best thing in crypto right now. But we just have to get the redemptions moving faster, which means we have to build up Bertha first. So it's a little bit of indirection because we have to focus on the treasury first.
But hypothetically
the cool
speaking,
thing
what happens if this goes to 0? What if the BOC
it's
treasury runs
asymptotic,
out?
so it doesn't go to 0. It won't go to 0 for a lot. People are still minting every day to participate in a raffle. And people are buying. When people buy elephant, which is going to increase because that's our marketing goal, that's our community goal. Like everything is like buy elephant, buy elephant, buy elephant. When people buy elephant,
this is going up. I mean, everything else is looking decent, I think. But I mean, we got a huge.
The elephant treasury has been kind of like the elephant treasury has been like stuck for a week now, and I got to look into that. Maybe I have to dial down the APR on redemptions or something in the short term.
Need to do a GoFundMe or something. all the whales out there holding elephant to fucking throw it into the treasury. I don't know.
Yeah, something. I think just basically be greedy and buy a chart that's winning in the bear market. And we'll be okay.
Yeah.
You guys are missing. There's all kinds of drama going on right now in our chat.
The Telegram. Oh, great.
Stoned Ape and Dennis are fighting, and even Ray from Bartertown got in on it. Now there's like
fighting about what?
Fags. I don't know. They're just all arguing. They're all just being maxi fags.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of my fault.
They're fighting about Piston versus Drip now, and like
I went over there and poked the bear in the fucking Drip chat, so you know that's on me. You know, I was trying to get Forex into the fucking onto the show. I was like, so I went over there poking the bear. They were like, "Nah, I ain't going on the show." Nah, blah blah blah. And it's like I wasn't asking you. I was asking for Forex, motherfucker. You know?
Oh, is Forex in his chat?
No,
I haven't even seen him really.
Nah, you know, but yeah, no. Yeah, so that's probably where we got our 50 extra viewers.
Nice.
But nah, this dude Ahsoka or whatever, he's like, because if you have Dox devs, all right, go look at a fucking shit coin named Dax, DAXE. Okay, their devs are docked. They're fucking doxed. Their devs are doxed. Okay, the coin is still in the fucking toilet. It's a fucking drip clone. Not a drip clone. It's a fucking hex clone. You know, stake it, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Every time it comes up, it goes right back in the toilet. Like they siphon that money off to Nigeria.
Hey, I just slapped one of the maxi fags in the face with BankTeller's dick.
Oh, okay.
Should I warm up some popcorn or what?
All right, dude. Well, one of the maxi fags said something about talking shit about OGs, and I'm like, OG, you must be talking about Flo and BankTeller.
Oh yeah, Bartertown's in here. keep these dead token names out of the chat.
Watertown's where?
Oh, he was talking. He got in on the him and
Oh, really?
Philly. Him and Philly, yeah.
No,
We don't
great.
need to buy the bottom of a dying coin. What's he talking about? Is he talking about drip? What's he talking about? We would
Holy
know
shit.
if Forex came
I
on the
haven't even-
show.
I haven't
No.
even seen the chat in like 2 hours since we've been on the stream.
Oh.
Right.
A lot of shit going down. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but I think it's we'll. I think it basically comes down to liquidity. Not to. I think the elephant money community. I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say that the community has put a lot of money. There's only one community, the sort of Degen ROI DApp space community, whatever. They put a lot of money into elephant money and did a good job. So, I think we owe it to ourselves to even though we got hacked, we owe it to ourselves to follow through because, like it or not, guess what? We got all this untapped liquidity, which means that we can onboard, 3x, 5x, not money, people to the platform. We got like 18,000 holders in Elephant. We could get to 100,000 holders in Elephant, significant holders in Elephant, and every single holder right now become a millionaire. From people who are just holding billions, not trillions, billions, can become a millionaire.
That'd be cool.
So
that'd be cool to see some epic shit like that.
Right. So to do that, we just have to can't keep playing games with flavor of the week from random dev. I hate to say it, but there's a time, and I'm in a lot of stuff. I support a lot of different projects, or at least I participate. I shouldn't say I support like I'm doing somebody a fucking favor because I'm not. I'm participating like anybody else with a little bit of my capital, and so just enjoying the space. But at the same time, just from a leadership perspective, and from when I say cash flow for all, and when I talk about what the opportunity is that we've been working so hard to get, it's we're so close. This community has been around forever. We're so close. We deserve our win. So we can't we can't lose that win by fucking around with all these copycats with their drip clones and stuff. When we're this close, we have the liquidity, we have the respect, we have elephants listed everywhere now and all this stuff. We have just $100 every day for the next 2 weeks. Each person that's in elephant, and we'd hit our numbers. It doesn't take a lot of money. Rex doing those $1 million days, if Rex wasn't there, where would that $1 million have gone? I'm not picking on Rex. I'm just saying that's a clear example of where there's money, existing community. Everyone in Rex knows what elephant is, or even owns some elephant. You know what I mean? So it's okay, you guys act like you're scared and stuff. The fucking exploit was 2 months ago. Don't be snowflakes. Don't be stupid. Your money's still there. Other people's money is still there. That's where the liquidity is from. Where do you think the liquidity is from? Your money's still there. Even if your token price or what your realized token price is looks shitty, the money's still there. It's just the seesaw is out of balance. So you just got to put a little bit of money to push the seesaw back into balance, and then we'll get all that momentum back. So people have to understand that and move forward. And I can't. All I can do is just build the tool. So it can't be oh, well, BT this or BT that. No, you got a working tool again. The shit worked pretty well the first time as well. It's time to, dust yourself off and get back to DCAing and get back to team building, and that's it. That's all we need to win. And then once we start winning and we're bringing on all these people, external people, and growing the space again, then we can start to divert funds and grow sheep. We can divert a little bit of funds and grow drip if we want to. That's how this works. But you got to have a tip of the spear. And what does tip of the spear mean in this space? It means whoever has the most liquidity. So respect the liquidity and get behind and get behind the effort. You know, you have to, you know, because you can't get it done with low liquidity. You can't. You just can't attract the whales that you need to with low liquidity.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we got the tools, so hopefully it can make a bounce back, and then we'll dominate the next run up. Holy shit!
Yeah, that and that's not dependent on the market. That's just dependent on community action.
Yeah.
Nah, Suge, I'm not taking a piss, man. I'm just.
Yeah, people gotta buy elephant basically.
Yeah, just buy elephant. Buy an elephant off the site. That's it.
I took a minute. I took a minute to go in there and chuckle at the drip maxis for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, something's going down by 3 p.m. tomorrow. So, woohoo! I don't know. Maybe we'll see a drip price increase. Maybe we won't. Who knows? We'll see. But apparently, I think it's Bartertown who wants to bet his entire bag on it, which seemed to be like I think 115,000 USDT, BUSD, some shit. I don't fucking know. Whatever. So
that's it, Bartertown? That's your whole bag? No,
I guess. I don't know.
Did anybody answer this?
What's the question?
What does it say?
Yeah. Well, this is more of a question for Don, but I think that the idea is to.
I don't think it should be secret. I mean, personally.
Well,
It
no.
allows for more innovation. You know,
You don't release your code, right, BT?
No, BT keeps his shit quiet.
Closed
right?
source.
Yeah, closed source.
Yeah.
Somewhat,
yeah,
or
like it's a little here or there. Like
Half
some
and
things
half.
are open source. The most important things are open source. Like elephant is open source.
Wow.
The trunk token itself is open source. Stampede is not open source.
Okay.
So it just depends on which thing it is for you that you open source it or not.
Right.
Like I'm guessing obviously Flow was open source. That's why Forex was able to do what he did with it, right?
Right.
So, but see, that's the good thing about sometimes open source is there was, someone that came along and said, hey, I think there's a way we can make it better. And they actually did, which it's been pretty impressive.
Yeah, then you'll have Stampede, you'll have Hurricane, you'll have fucking Earthquake.
Right? Earthquake.
I don't want to see any of that shit. Just keep it on under.
Yeah, no, now I say keep that specific shit on lockdown.
Keep
But
it locked up.
at the same thing, if you had Flow locked up, we never would have had Drip, which was the life changer for BlackSheep and a lot of the people in our group.
I think every ecosystem could use an elephant, though, honestly. In some way, you get that the way that treasury operates. You can do a lot of shit with that. A lot of digital damage.
Well, right now, we just need like one big treasury.
Yeah. Let's hunt down that fucking hacker. Get that money back. Just show up at his house with an AK.
Oh, I'll show up at his
You don't want
house.
to do all that. That kid's a 14-year-old kid.
I heard a
in
rumor that
Soviet
the
Russia
hacker
right
might,
now.
or the hacker or the person behind the hacker might live somewhere around the Boston area. I don't know. It's what I heard.
The Boston area? What the fuck? No, this kid is Russian guy.
No,
He's a
obviously
Russian
you
guy.
don't. That was a joke dig on Forex. I shouldn't have to tell you. Forex is from the.
Were you
Boston.
taking a piss, Morpheus?
I was not. No, I was stirring up drip maxis in drip chat, making them angry, getting more views for Sheep Show.
Wait, what are you doing? Tell them. No, what you're probably doing is telling them, "Oh, we're talking shit in Degen protocol or something, aren't you?"
I didn't say no shit like. Go look for yourself, fuck nugget.
I'm not in that chat. I took myself out. I can't.
Maybe I gotta F5 this bitch or something.
The only fucking coins whose chats I've stayed in, like,
I don't see it, Bones.
is like Ken Shamrocks, because that way, whenever we talk, if he ever looks and all of a sudden I'm out of his chat, I don't want him to be like, "Oh, you're a prick. You're not supporting my shit." Like his and that's about it, I think. Yeah, I'm in channel call.
He said $1 billion, I think, would equal $1 million in the far future when we moonshot, right, BankTeller? Is that what
Right.
you said? Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, new drip logo on.
Like, how much money would it take to get? How many zeros we have to knock off?
Oh, guys, watch out! There's a new drip logo on the site.
Yeah, there's a drip AMA about to start too. Not too.
Oh, what about their new logo? Watch out, people! Watch out!
How many zeros would we have to knock off, BankTeller?
No, we need the important question. BankTeller, where's your fucking new logo, huh? We need the important.
We just need 100x to basically get millionaires out of like all the trillionaires and the 100 billionaires.
Nice. A 10x?
Yeah. 10x to 50x.
Nice. That'd be cool. I mean, we were on our way. We were getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And BT.
But you know what, dude? I think this exploit like got it a lot of attention in the end.
Right.
And I think there's all eyes on it right now. They're just waiting to see what's going to happen with it.
Yeah, when are your maxi packs
going
to pump it, BT?
Well, I think that's the problem. Like people need to stop waiting, and I think I have to get I'm working on refining the communication to really get people like, you know, it's go time. So like I put so one thing I did is, you know, put the new price bot and buy bot on Telegram. So now, you know, now you see all the buys streaming in. So, you know, get the FOMO going, get that basic magic back.
You have it automatically with every buy it posts in there?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, create a little FOMO. That's real cool too, because like I think in our chat we have to manually do that whenever we want to show that shit.
Horde's still hanging in there. It's your stable coin competition right there.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can hold peg longer.
Can they hold peg longer than you, Sheep?
Fuck it, Horde. So how long was it running until the exploit? The peg on
a few months solid, right? At least 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, Trump was running at peg its whole life before the exploit.
I know. How many
when
months
did you launch it though? The end of the last year, right?
Yeah, something like that.
You don't remember the month?
It was November or December, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Because we had Elephant for a while.
I don't know.
Since like last summer, if I remember correctly.
This was going 4 months now so far. It's about.
Yeah, we were going along much longer than that, but you know, it is what it's.
Yeah.
The algorithm has no problem holding peg, so it's over collateralized.
Oh,
Yeah.
Black Sheep knows how to hold the peg good, deep, and hard.
Yeesh.
I got faith in this underdog. I think they're gonna do something.
I think Horde's gonna do great, and I still haven't fucking touched it. But I feel
It's still printing fucking.
well, I mean, it's
printing
just the whole
100
concept behind it, and
$100
a
a
lot
day
of
or
a lot of that because they're eventually planning on going on the metaverse with all that shit you're buying, right?
That's the time. I haven't talked to Alex a minute, but they've got a whole roadmap. I didn't even look into it. I trust Alex because he's a good guy, and it turned out to be a good little printer. So
What's the
so
APR?
far,
What's the APR on it, or APY?
it's 1%. You can boost it if you get the NFTs. You get like 1.1 or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I mean
it's
they're not
1% a day
selling out
printer.
like much. So per day it's 1%.
They're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get 1%. You get 1% until the decay day ends, and then when it runs out, you're out. You can't compound into the same plot. It just basically pays you 1% all the way out until it runs out, and then you're done.
So it's like simple interest.
Yeah, basically.
So like
And
each plot is a stake.
Yeah, each plot is a stake. Yeah, and you can do up to 100 on each account. So they have their limitations, and yeah,
But you
I'd
can
like to get
cycle,
him in here
so
to
like-
talk about it sometime.
So like if a plot runs out, then you can replace it.
Yeah, the plot. The plot runs out. You just start another one. I have 18 right now, and I've literally been it's just been printing $180 a day solid for months, or at least for a month since I made my 20K deposit just to check it out. I was fucking with it for a couple months before that.
Deposit. Fucking well.
But huh?
You're on my 20K deposit like it's nothing.
No, I was playing with it with a couple few K before that, just to see for a month or two, just to see how it was doing, and so I nibbled a little bit more.
You went 20K. I think live on the stream is when you did the 20K. You did that, and one of the other
EMP money.
Yeah.
So what do you think of EMP?
I don't know what to think. This was at like 0.9 something, and then it fell back down. So, yeah.
Okay.
So it's under peg too. Like the pegs are just getting wrecked across the board.
Okay.
But yeah. So the detonator though, this is like a it's kind of like a mix between drip and
with a raffle.
The guard and the raffle or whatever. But this, it's it runs on LP tokens. So, but this number keeps going up. The pool balance keeps climbing. So, and EMP's holding right in that area. I don't think it's going. How's Colt Dow doing it? Oh shit. Yeah, there it went. Oh, look at the ETH price on this one. Little bonerage. Anyway, EMP. I think the chart was looking okay. Whoops. EMP. So yeah, a little sell-off. I don't know. So I don't know about EMP, honestly. Long story short, there's a lot of things to consider. I don't know how it goes with because it's pegged to the ETH price. Oh, and ETH is fucking tanking. That's why.
Right now?
Yeah, that's why I noticed everything is fucking wrecked. Yeah, so it's and then the this pool for what was that? Not sheep. EMP. Yeah, this is falling. I think because it's backed with ETH. Yeah, I don't think these things run very well in a bear market. Maybe.
Okay.
So that's where they take the hit, and then they got. I guess they got to build up the momentum at the bottom, and then catch the next wave up. That's when everything comes back to life. I don't know. I think if it's designed to eventually come back if the market conditions are good, right? Hi, baby.
Well, okay. It's nice chatting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good to talk to you, BT.
Thanks for joining the stream, BT.
Yeah.
Yeah, now let's go get this shit back to Peg,
thanks for having me.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Yeah.
Peg that bitch.
Oh, I was muted. Holy shit. Yeah, no, Cookies and Crypto left that comment there. Did you answer that one already, BT?
What was the comment?
Oh.
Oops.
This one?
Yeah.
1 second.
Says Forex criticized backing a stablecoin with Elephant since it's a volatile asset. What happens if the price of Elephant corrects?
Die originally backed and still does is backed by ETH, and the whole point is that it's over collateralized so that you have a massive amount of value behind the token, so it's fine. It's been done already. It's called DAI, and DAI's still around. DAI hasn't lost peg during this whole debacle.
Nice. All right. I think that's all the questions we have for BT this evening. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Yeah, I'm probably going to cut it because we've been here 2.5 hours now. So.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
like because you got something better to do.
Hey.
All this talking of pegging, Sheep's all like, let's talk of pegging. I'm about to go hire
Hey,
you $20
he might
hooker
have a
and
little
half.
date lined up. Quit hating on him, Shane. Mind your neck.
No, he ain't gonna get date lined up. He's just gonna go like over to Prump to the whorehouse with his own pagan stick.
With his own pagan stick. Fucking
Thanks,
Yeah, with his own pagan.
Peace.
All right, cool. Later, guys.
See.
Win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, 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 shooting to the moon,
And go.
I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. Let's go, guys. Palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm. Win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. Let's go, guys. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm, palm.
Hey, I got a question for you. What do all the girls say to guys with big dicks?
I don't know.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.